Are you ready to go from exhausted, drained, stressed out, overwhelmed, and totally burnt out to energized, vital, thriving, and balanced? If you said heck yes, this is the right place to be. We all show our stress differently. Some of us rely on coffee, depend on it to keep us awake all day. Some of us end up, reaching for the box of cookies, intending to just have a few, but then eat the whole thing. Others struggle to get out of bed in the morning. Insomnia keeps us up at night, and then getting out of bed when the alarm goes off is the worst thing ever. You may constantly feel overwhelmed by all the things you need to do in a day. If your boss comes over and hands you a new project, you may wonder, how the heck am I supposed to add this to everything else going on in my life? And what most people who are stressed out agree on is that there's no time for self-care. Who has time for that? But despite how you feel and what others might think, there is something you can do about it. My name is Kelly Agnew. I'm a certified nutritional practitioner, aka holistic nutritionist, but I'm also a self-care junkie and a burnout expert. I've gone through adrenal fatigue, aka burnout, twice in my life. And because of that, I know a thing or two about stress hormones, stress management, and how important self-care is in order to balance our body and recover from that adrenal fatigue. Over the past year, I've spent most of my time recovering from my most recent bout of adrenal fatigue. Through my personal experience and my studies as a nutritionist, I've learned how to best support my adrenal glands in the most natural way so that I can go from burnt out to feeling amazing today. Although it can take 2 to 3 years to recover from adrenal fatigue, I was fortunate enough that I was able to recover almost fully within the year. A year ago, my body broke down on me. Today, my body is balanced. And I never want your body to give up on you. I want you to go from exhausted, moody, burnt out, fatigued, to feeling excited, happy, energized, vital, thriving, and balanced. I want you to learn how to support your body, manage stress, and protect your energy with key lifestyle, dietary, and mindset adjustments. I want you to be able to handle the stress in your life without having to freak out every time something happens. I want you to have the energy in order to keep up with your kids as they're running around you. I want you to stop craving sugar. Instead, I want you to enjoy the flavor of whole, fresh foods. I want you to feel like you have time for self-care in your busy schedule, even if right now you're saying it's absolutely not possible. But most of all, I want to support you in order to heal from your adrenal fatigue or your burnout. The goal is to make you more resilient to stress so that life can't hold you back. Introducing From Burnt Out to Balanced, a 6-week online group program that helps transform your life from feeling totally burnt out to absolutely balanced. It's designed for women looking to conquer their adrenal fatigue, their stress, and their burnout for once and for all. The program is for women who are tired, drained, exhausted, and they're over feeling like that. These women are ready to make a change in their life, and they're ready to feel alive and thriving. Imagine if you didn't have to reach for coffee every single morning to wake you up. You had time for your chores and to be able to get things done around the house in order to keep it somewhat clean. You were able to accomplish every single important task on your to-do list every day. You were able to take on a new project at work knowing that you were able to take on that workload. You awoke every single morning feeling energized and refreshed, ready to take on the day. Your cravings disappeared and you could happily enjoy a single cookie without feeling like you need to eat the whole box. And you're able to carve out time for self-care and regularly check in on yourself and see how you're doing. Now, how would all that feel? Pretty amazing, right? So what's included in this Burnt Out to Balanced group program? You get access to 6 60-minute video lessons, each of them talking about how to address burnout and adrenal fatigue in the most natural way, but then how to support the body through that with diet, supplementation, lifestyle, and mindset factors. I've created an intensive 50-page workbook with action items and activities to keep you dedicated, on track, and to allow for lasting change. You'll also get a 4-week stress-busting meal plan with easy-to-make meals that are great to help support your adrenal glands as well as your stress hormones. I make sure to include weekly handouts and checklists that you can refer back to again and again. You will get exclusive access to our members-only Facebook group, where you can ask questions, get clarification, and lean on your fellow group members for support. Plus, I will be doing a Facebook Live every single week to touch on what we learned that week in our lesson, catch up with you, see how you're feeling, and offer you the support you need and answer any questions you may have. Over the 6 weeks, we're going to cover so many different topics, but namely understanding what adrenal fatigue and stress really is, and then how to support the body in the most natural ways using things like diet, supplements, mindset, and lifestyle adjustments. And in the last week, we're going to take together all of that information that we learned, package it up, and create actionable steps in order for you to make lasting changes and healthy habits last in your life. So today you have the choice. You can choose the status quo. You can remain overwhelmed. You can remain feeling exhausted, drained, and burnt out. You can continue getting new projects, new deadlines, new tasks, and feeling like you can't handle them. Or today you have a choice to make the change for the better. You can choose to bring balance into your life. You can choose to live a life that encourages stress management, self-care, and nourishment for the soul. You can choose to have real lasting energy instead of coffee that you can rely on every single day. You can choose to put yourself first, and you can choose to go from burnt out to balanced. So what are you waiting for? Let's get you from burnt out to balanced today.